First, an update to a Fox 12 investigation. The ACLU announces it plans to take legal action on behalf of a man detained by ICE agents outside the Washington County Courthouse. Fox 12's Simon Gutierrez is following the story for us and joins us now. Simon?
Pete, just a couple of minutes ago, we had a gathering of a couple dozen people here in front of the Washington County Courthouse related to what you mentioned. This is a call by the ACLU and other organizations to end ICE's presence in and around Oregon courthouses. They say that this has been a problem for far too long and that it's affecting the justice system here in Oregon and also affecting the rights of people. Specifically, the incident that you mentioned, there was a Washington County employee back in 2017 who was approached, he says, by several people who did not immediately identify themselves as ICE agents. He was asked for his ID. He was told that he was in the country illegally, which was not true. He says he's a U.S. citizen as well as an employee of the county. He was shocked and appalled that he had to be involved in that situation. He spoke earlier, and here's what he had to say about what that experience was like for him.
2 years ago, I didn't worry about ICE. I thought the law enforcement officers were professionals and that they would act professionally.
This legal action that we're talking about is a tort claim filed by his attorney with help from the ACLU against the federal government, against the Department of Homeland Security. That claim asks for damages of $100,000 based on the emotional hardship Mr. Andrade suffered at the hands, he says, of these ICE agents. This is a claim that is filed in federal court. The agency, the Department of Homeland Security, will have 6 months to review the claim and either respond or not respond. If there's no response after that 6 months, this can become a federal lawsuit, which it is not currently. It's just a tort claim. But if that claim is not goes unanswered, it can become a federal lawsuit. The agency also could settle out of court and agree on a sum of money that it may pay this gentleman for his inconvenience. A lot of things still unsettled in this situation. There's also a request by the ACLU and other legal organizations to the Oregon Supreme Court Chief Justice to issue an order demanding that ICE no longer arrest people in and around courthouses without a judicial warrant. Currently, they don't have to show a warrant. They're just in these courthouses, and according to legal observers, doing this far too often, which they say is a disruption to the justice system. So far, the Oregon Supreme Court Chief Justice has not responded to that request. That was made back in December, but they are hoping for some sort of response in the near future. We'll have more on this live at 5 o'clock tonight. For the meantime, we're live here in Hillsboro. Simon Gutierrez, Fox 12 Oregon.